The second set will be played on Naro Station. Spawning in the bottom left-hand position, the blue Protoss from CJ Entis. Can he regain his form that he had earlier on in the Pro League season? His name is herO.
His opponent trying to take out the big three from CJ Entis, spawning as red Protoss on the top right position of the map, playing for WOONGJIN Stars. His name is Flying.
Is Flying a fly guy, though? Is he a fly dude?
We're gonna have to find out.
How often does he pop his collar?
Well, it's disappointing that WOONGJIN Stars, they did change the uniforms a little bit, but it's just like a little bit more of a t-shirt now.
Yeah, I like the other ones a lot more.
CJ Entis has some nice shirts here and there, along with SK Telecom T1.
Yeah, I think CJ, it's a mixed bag. Either you have like the most badass jacket ever, or
you could have the yellow one.
Or you have a bathrobe, or a yellow trench coat.
It's like a kindergartner's coat, actually, the yellow, and then it's like you put it on like someone really young, and then they look younger with the yellow coat.
Really?
It's just, that's the feeling that I get from it. Then again, all the kindergartners in here in Korea, you know, if you try to imagine them, they always imagine a little kid with like yellow raincoat. Yeah. That's the feeling that I get from those yellow robes that CJ Entis used to have, their yellow uniforms. Speaking
of yellow, I've been learning a little bit about fashion recently from some friends out here in Korea, and something I picked up on that I normally wouldn't have. A lot of the women in Korea, when it comes to the summertime, they are wearing yellow. It seems to be a very popular color in Korea.
Who did you hear that from?
Well, that's something I observed on my own.
Oh.
I see a lot of girls in yellow. That's
well, I'm going to have to ask Nick about that opinion right there.
Yeah. My fashion guru, Flash Shadow.
Little Nick.
Little Nick. He's helped out so many people with their fashion problems.
It's so funny. It's like, I go to a party and then everyone's like, oh yeah, your pants are pretty cool. But everyone's like, but wait a minute, we got to call Nick over right now for the we need a fashion police right now. And he's like, nope, you can't do that.
And then you were like, I don't care. Like, in your head, you're like, oh, I have to fix my clothes. But I knew that that's what you meant on the inside. And hold that thought. We have a potential proxy going on here. And it's going to be coming from Flying this time around. Do you think it'll be Stargate or Twilight? You have a few seconds to figure it out.
Well, Twilight, most likely. But, you know, I'm just guessing around here. It might be Stargate. I saved myself at the last second, kinda. But, you know, you never know what's going to be. Now, the positioning of the Stargate is far away from the main base, so yes, it's going to take some time before whatever the unit comes out to reach herO's main base. But that is actually a fantastic positioning from Flying. And as long as the mothership core doesn't go in that direction,
well,
it's going to go and scout it. But the problem is,
it's going in that direction here. It looks like it's going to scout it.
What am I, Yui of the foreign casters? Everything that I say, it goes the opposite way or something?
Here's the problem with this with this position for proxies. It's pretty common and obvious, and it's a very easy position. The scout and the probe even gets picked off here.
Whoa.
And oh, this is actually terrible. This pylon may get picked off before the Oracle can even finish. And
whoa, this is just lights out for Flying. Yes, the proxy is not going to work out.
No, it's not. Okay, so
bye.
Yeah.
So, in this situation, what can you do as a Protoss player whose Stargate proxy did not work out?
You're really far behind. We do see Flying going for an expansion behind this. I mean, the most you can do is just try to catch up back in the game, play ultra defensive. The main issue here is that herO, he's going to go for a 3 or maybe even 4 gate Bling timing build. And herO going to continue to be aggressive here. He's got a Stalker and his Mothership Core. Going to be forced away. He has his second Stalker added to the mix now, and he sees the Nexus as well. Going to try the focus fire down. There's no Sentry here as well. And these 3 Stalkers may just end up winning the game for herO.
Yeah, when Nexus Cannon goes down, Flying was doing a nut shot, trying to draw those Stalkers inside the main base as much as possible, but he just doesn't have the reinforcement army to take out the Stalkers.
Sick control. The Warp Gate just finished here. That's going to allow herO to warp in more units. He's sending a 4th Stalker over right now as well, adding on another 2 gateways. They're about to complete here. The Blink is halfway down. This Nexus, he's got to cancel out. There's no way that Flying can keep this.
Well, even if he cancels the Nexus, it's over at this point. I don't see how Flying can come back into it. The gateways are finishing up for herO. 3 gateways. Now he's going to warp in a lot of stalkers. The blink is almost done on his side. Nice force field going down, but all herO has to do is wait until the blink is finished and blink inside the main base.
Yep, the Mothership Core will allow the Stalkers to blink up there, and they'll be able to see on the high ground as well. Another, actually, wow, the Stalkers, those 4 may actually be enough with the addition. Time Warp going down as well on the majority of Flying's units there. Blink so close to completion here, and even if those 4, okay, the 4 Stalkers now joining the other 2 on the high ground. Flying, he's down to his last 3 units. Chrono boosting out those gateways, but he just doesn't have enough units here to deal with what herO has.
That's going to be it. The blink is finished at this point, which means that herO, he's going to have better micro compared to his opponent. Pulling the probe is just thank you from herO as Flying GG's out of the game.
So, gotta say, herO looking pretty happy about that, but that's kind of his signature trademark move there.
It was just unfortunate for Flying. He was just trying to hide it in a location where the Mothership Core usually does not go for it. In fact, usually it goes towards the right bottom side and then tries to go into the main base. But today, herO, he decided to take a different path, and it worked out.
I don't know. I just feel like this map, it's kind of hard to proxy on it. There's only so many locations you can really do it at. And in PvP, not sure if that was the best decision, but we have to go into a quick commercial break, guys. When we get back, Effort versus SOS, CJ against WOONGJIN. Don't go anywhere. This is the SK Planet Pro League.